Is the agency still worth it, and should you buy it? And welcome back to Tiam and W Corp. So first things first, before we start, let's see how do we buy the agency. So you go through your phone, go to the internet and select on Dynasty Executive, and then from there, well, it's up to you to choose which one you want. Honestly guys, according to me, the location of the agency does not really matter that much. They are all pretty much the same when it comes to the usability. So yeah, it's all up to you which one you want. If you want the most expensive, go for it. If you want the cheapest, go for it. I myself personally have bought the most expensive, which is the Howick. And now let's spec out our agency. And honestly guys, the first 3 are just for cosmetic purposes, nothing more than that. But the others are pretty useful. The armory, for example, lets you buy both guns and ammo, and at the same time even armor, which is honestly pretty good. And that too at a discounted rate. And at the same time, it also lets you convert your normal weapons to Mark II weapons, such as the heavy sniper to the heavy sniper Mark II. And now moving on to the accommodation, and that is very self-explanatory. Getting the accommodation just basically means that it allows you to spawn at the agency when loading into GTA Online. A pretty useful thing to have if you are going to spam the agency. Next up, we have the vehicle workshop, and honestly, this is something you cannot miss. It is something you should definitely get. And that's because the vehicle workshop at the agency actually allows you to equip special technology onto certain vehicles. Like for example, you can equip the missile lock-on jammer onto vehicles such as the Omnis EGT, which makes it impossible for anyone to lock onto you with a missile launcher, which is honestly amazing. And well guys, now that you have the agency, you can now start making money. And there are 4 ways to make money with the agency. And starting off at number 1, we have the security contracts. So basically, these are just random missions which you can do at any time, and honestly, they don't really take much time. They take maybe 3 to 6 minutes at most, and they pay you an amount of $30,000 or above. But again guys, there is a mission called the asset protection. Yeah, don't do that. It takes like 10 minutes or 12 minutes, so yeah, better not do that. And now moving on to the second method of making money, and that is through the safe. So basically this is, well, pretty normal, pretty easy to understand. So as time moves on, the agency will automatically generate money into the safe. And yeah, that is honestly about it. And I guess the amount of money that the agency makes depends on how many contracts you have done. So the more the contracts, the more money it makes. And now moving on to the third method of making money, and that is through payphone hits. So basically what you do here is, while you're roaming the map, at random, there will be a payphone icon on the map. And if you go up to that, then Franklin will tell you you need to assassinate someone and blah blah blah. Anyways, after that, you have to go and assassinate the person that Franklin told you to, and do it the exact way that he told you to in order to get the full amount. And that is $60,000 to $80,000. But do remember that if you kill the person but not the way Franklin wanted you to, you won't get as much money, only $10,000 to $20,000. So do be wary of that. And now on to the fourth way of making money, and the best way of making money, and that is through the Dr. Dre contract. So basically guys, this is just a series of missions that you have to do for Dr. Dre in order to retrieve his stolen phone and, well, his stolen music. And honestly guys, it takes about 1 hour to 1.5 hours to complete this fully. So yeah, let's just call it a heist, a story heist. Anyways, moving on. So when you're doing the contract for Dr. Dre, at the end of the contract, or after you've finished everything and you've retrieved the phone and whatnot, you will then be paid $1 million, which is honestly pretty good. So yeah guys, if I do say so myself, an awesome and amazing way of making money, and also one of the best ways of making money in GTA Online, especially if you are very fast at doing them. So if you decide to get the agency and you want to make money from it, do this. And next up, we have Franklin as a contact, and what that basically means is you can call Franklin and, well, ask for some assistance, whether be it a security contract, a payphone hit, or maybe even call the company SUV which you can drive around, or maybe even an SUV service where you can enter the company SUV and you will be driven around by a driver. And next up, we also have the supply stash, and basically what this does is for $5,000 you can call Franklin and ask him to give you a supply stash, and after a bit of time he will then tell you where this stash is. And in this stash, well, there is ammo, health and armor. So yeah guys, these are pretty cool, fun and also very useful things to have. And well, good job Franklin, I guess. And well guys, I guess that is honestly about it when it comes to the agency. A pretty useful, amazing and good property to have in GTA Online. Anyways guys, I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section, and of course do subscribe. And at the same time, don't forget to share if possible. It will really help me out a ton. And again, please do turn on the bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. And well guys, with that, TM and the Blue Cop signing out.